The death of ongondo is still raising eyebrows to many people in the Republic of Kenya. So far, Maverick AOKO is having a serious bombshell and revealing to us who were these people behind the death of the late MP Were.
Also part of the mess, and let's wait and see. He's the one who has killed this guy. He wanted to weaken sawa. He wanted to weaken Gladys Wanga, and indeed he has weakened Gladys Wanga. Wanga will not win the 2027 elections. I want to tell you, Wanga will not win. This was a great mobilizer. Sawa. Don't tell me to be careful. Am I a toddler? Just excuse me, let me talk. Sawa. So, just let me be. I'm not a toddler, please. Let me talk wherever I want to talk. I don't fear death also, so just excuse me. So, this guy, we must call out killers. I have to call out killers. So, the death of this guy was not, did not come from Kasipul. It came from county government of Homabay. Sawa. And they wanted to weaken this man, this woman called Gladys Wanga. Remember, Super PS Raymond Omollo doesn't love Wanga. You're number one. Sawa. Magwanga, the deputy governor, doesn't love Wanga. Although you cannot even become a chief, does not love Wanga. Okay? So this guy, ndiye alikuwa right hand man Wanga. This guy loved Wanga so much. And that's why I was telling you guys to stop kuweka jina ya Wanga ati ameua huyu mtu. Wanga hajaua huyu mtu. Huyu alikuwa rafiki wa Wanga kabisa. Sawa? And he was a great mobilizer. So to win 2027 elections, this guy lazima angekuwa live. Yenye vile amekuwa eliminated, Wanga will not win the 2027 elections. Whether amepewa ticket, ama hajapewa ticket, he will not win the 2027 elections. She should know this. Sawa, babako ndio lawyer yangu. Anyway, send request. Anyway,
the shocking video I've just displayed, they are not my words, but the current PS interior is under siege, and I told you very well that it was not only bodyguards, but it was something planned inside the government in the Republic of Kenya. The assassination leaders are receiving. It is not the first time they are in. It started since we got independence. And indeed, it is a sad assassination. For how long will Kenyans relieve themselves? Leaders who are being targeted, yet they are good leaders to serve the people. I have been informed that the late ongondo was a good leader in his constituency. And I tried to weigh how to view the movement since the late ongondo was landed in his constituency, Homabay County. The road which they took from Kabunde airstrip to where ongondo was to lay to rest in his home Oyugis, I realized that that place was marvelous, beautiful. There was no maram roads as I was expecting. And indeed, as a political analyst, I can give him 95% as compared to the current area I am coming from, where the incompetent MP is not performing his duty. And up to now, we are still even solving a problem. The sugar factory is being taken away. That is what we have been shown and still forwarding to the leaders concerned. Anyway, that is none of our business. But what is Maverick AOKO'S take? That is the question which we must ask ourselves. She has quoted, or she has put Raymond Omollo inside this game. That Raymond Omollo is the one who participated killing the MP. But when you listen to Raymond Omollo, he is keenly speaking as an innocent person and saying that the government will do a thorough investigation. Isitoshe, the brother of the late ongondo, cried live on a camera mentioning the name of Raymond Omollo. So I think Raymond Omollo should be arrested at this moment. When your name is mentioned on a murder case, then you ought to report to the police station. It doesn't matter even if you are the one arresting people. But it must deserve to be in a police custody for more investigation. Because whatever Maverick AOKO is coming up with, it means that she knows everything. She understands how ongondo was murdered. How can you just kill an MP like a chicken? They slaughtered ongondo. And that is why I urge the people of Luo community, the people of Nyanza, to stop this political hatred, to stop this political greediness, to stop this political dirty mind games and deliver to the people. Huko nimesikia hata ukijaribu kufanya maendeleo watu wanakasirika kwa sababu wamezoea tu ile maneno ya upumbavu, ile maneno ya kukaa kwa matope, ile maneno ya kunyang'anywa ndio wamezoea. But this man was performing his duty well. That is why Gladys Wanga loved him so much. So we are being told that Gladys Wanga is not going to make it 2027 as the Homa Bay governor, because this was the man who could defend Gladys Wanga to the end. And the mission is well accomplished. By the way, I can vividly trust AOKO, because this was planned by the government insiders using the bodyguards. Remember, the bodyguards of the late ongondo were also are also the people well trained. They know very well the issue of security. And I ask you in this platform, how can the bodyguard pretend to shed crocodile tears? Yet this man was being shot while they were just watching. And they sat comfortable behind it. They even convinced the MP to sit a forefront seat, which even the president is rarely sitting at. Forefront seat is always, as a co-driver, always made for the bodyguard. Huyu anakaanga nyuma, hata not even, in fact, far away to the driver. Hii ni vehicle hivi, huwa wanakaa nyuma na bodyguard mwingine left. Let me try to demonstrate. This is the car, the driver right, left, behind seat. That is how they are always being trained, if I'm not wrong. When you look at Raila Odinga, the same. Raila Odinga always sit at the left, driver right, then bodyguard ahead, front, then mwingine nyuma, alafu convoys nyuma pia. Hizo convoys tutadismantle 2042, God willing, for vying for the presidency in this country. Now you see, Raymond Omollo must be questioned. Why is his name being mentioned here? He must be questioned and he must be in custody to tell the people who killed ongondo. There's this gentleman trying to be happy, AOKO. It means that he knows something. And I'm seeing Dancer Nomari. Dancer Nomari, you are my friend. But now, you sometimes, I don't know if we will go to heaven with you, but you sometimes rush to defend things which is beyond you. You leave it for God. You could have left this man to tell us what he knows about Ongondo. Because the moment Ongondo died, he still made a desire to vie for the MP position. Yes, he had said it long time ago, even if Ongondo was alive. But remember, ukitaka kukata miti, uanzi na chini, uanzi na juu, unaanza na chini. What am I trying to say? If you want to kill someone, you start preparing until the end. But we should not even think of killing our people, killing ourselves. It is wrong. Even the Bible is not allowing it to do so, allowing us to do so. But this is a lesson we must also learn. And I want to give to the late Ongonowere's family that the person who trusts in the Lord, the person who trusts human being, hata Biblia wamesema hivyo. Haje. Curse is the man who trusts his fellow human being, if I'm not wrong. Curse is the man who trusts his fellow human being. Hata kama tusomi Biblia. But I know it is well indicated. Curse is the man. God is not someone you will compete with. He knows why he's telling you that. Ongonowere might trust these people so much. And now look at the result. Unaweza trust someone. We are all human beings. Huwa tuna change. Tunakuja na season. Kila kitu. So just be aware of everything. But I want to thank God, people like us, we are very much sharp. We know what to move ahead of us. Anyway, that is the message we must now learn. Raymond Omollo is under siege. Maverick AOKO exposing him. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your take? And may the soul of the late Ongonowere rest in peace as we condole with the family members. Bye-bye.